You might be unintentionally discriminating with the law of attraction. What does that mean? Well, think about the goals that you want to manifest into your life, the dream life that you want. Maybe you want to travel, maybe you want to have freedom, maybe you want to lose weight, maybe you want to be more productive, maybe you want to have more happiness, more success, making the financial freedom that you want, being able to experience financial freedom, financial security. Your ego says that that's better than what you have now. Your ego is discriminating between the life that you want and the life that you currently have. It's almost as if when you're asking for this new life, you are discriminating your current life. You're saying that I don't like my current life. You're putting prejudice on your current life. You're saying that I'm not happy where I am right now, and so I want this new life so I can be happy. You see, with the law of attraction, with manifesting, you don't manifest from the future, you only manifest from the now. So we can have these ideas, these dreams of the things that we want to manifest into our lives, and we can visualize ourselves, and we can visualize the future, and we can create our future selves and our future realities and the highest timeline and the dream life partner and the money and the blah, 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 right? We can do all this stuff with our imagination. However, in that, there's a seeking kind of energy. There's a desire kind of energy. There's a energy that's taking you away from the current moment. And what we need to acknowledge is when we're doing visualization, when we're doing affirmations, when we're using certain techniques, is that it always needs to be in the now. So there's two things here. Number one is when you're doing your manifesting, right? It needs to be in the now. But also, you have to learn to be as grateful for the now as well as you are grateful for that future reality that you want. If it's not on the same level, you are implying that that life is a better life. But a majority of the time, the ego doesn't really know if that's a better life. You're imagining it as a better life and you're visualizing all these things that can happen, but you may manifest that dream life partner and it could be the worst decision that you've ever manifested into your life. You know, these are certain realities. We think we know what we want, but God knows better, right? The universe knows better. I'm more grateful in the now than I am for the future. You see, it's almost as if I'm discriminating the future. I'm not saying to myself, my life can be better if I have this, if I have this money, if I have this success, if I have this experience, if I have this, and this. No, I'm living in the moment. I'm in bliss now. I'm in joy now. I'm in happiness now. I'm in contentment now. I'm successful now. I don't really believe in the word success. You may have heard my other videos where I've said I don't believe in success. I don't believe in happiness and all this stuff. It's as if I'm expressing all that I have without needing to put any labels on it. You know, I don't need to have meaning about something. It's just that I is, you know, I am a part of the infinite flow, the infinite nature, the godlike nature, whatever you want to call this thing that we're in and experiencing, this reality. You know, I am a part of that. And so why would I label myself successful when it just is? Why would I label myself happy when it just is? I'm extremely grateful. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost as if, like, you know, the worst thing can happen today, tomorrow, whenever. And that's not to say I won't be upset and I won't be maybe devastated or whatever it is. But I have this core feeling of happiness, gratitude, contentment. I don't need my life to be better. There is no better, right? I don't believe there's a better life for me out there. I'm just living. I'm just creating value for others. I'm just providing and sharing and doing my purpose work. I'm just living through God's truth. I am a part of this isness, this unconditional love. And so there's nothing higher than unconditional love. So why would I want more than unconditional love? Because there isn't more than unconditional love, right? So that's where I live and that's my home. All these ideas that the ego creates up are just extensions of the ego. And I know that 100%. And so when I make more money, I'm just like, yay, I made more money, woohoo. Or when I meet my dream life partner, you know, this experience is like, yay, woohoo. But it's like, it's not as if I put my identity into it. I don't put my whole life into it. I don't suck myself into the third dimensional world. You know, you don't want to do that. You want to stay sovereign. You want to stay within your power and realize that this dream life partner, this money, the success, the job, or whatever it is you. You are it. If that thing that you have is energy, and your energy, why would you put your identity and your all, you know, I don't get it. Like, why would you put your all and sort of separate yourself, right, into something, you know, external when that is you? Now, obviously here, you know, if you meet someone, you know, you get that dream life partner, or if you're in a current relationship or whatever it is, obviously you want to give to that person, you want to provide, you want to share value and all this stuff. But when you're leaning in, right, to money, the relationship, when you're leaning into all of these things, what happens is you now lose a part of yourself. Does that make sense? And so many people do this. They get to the success, they get to the money, and then they're not happy. You know, the ego thinks it knows what it wants. So what I'm saying here is, do not discriminate, meaning that this future life that you want, don't say that it's better than your current life. Don't believe that it's better than your current life. Don't believe that somehow this new life's going to make you happy and it's going to make you happy for the rest of your life. We dream and we have these ideas of, you know, what it is, but you're just exchanging one thing for another. You're literally just transmuting. Energy can't be created or destroyed. You're just transmuting one idea or one belief system, structure, reality to another belief system, structure, and reality. You're just transmuting it. You're exchanging it. Just like when you buy something from the shop, you're exchanging that £10 or that $10 for your shopping, right? There's an exchange happening there. There's trading. So you're trading one life for another. There are many people, you know, who are highly successful, but they're highly unhappy. There are many people who have the finances, who have the freedom, who have all of this stuff, but they're depressed, have anxiety and all of this stuff. You see, you can get to the thing and feel like crap. The true power comes when you are able to shift the internal world into unconditional love, into God, into the Most High, whatever name or label you want to put on it, and realizing that all of these things have no meaning. We always give things meaning. Everything in this reality. How do we know the color red is the color red? How do we know the color green is the color green, right? Our ego made this stuff up. All that exists in our reality is unconditional love. And so discover and learn how to be more unconditional love now. How to be more godlike now. How to be more is now. Because that's where all your manifestations lay, right? Everything you want is in the is. Everything you need is in the is. Everything that you could ever imagine is in the is, right? Abraham Hicks calls it the vortex, right? And so in order to get there, forget everything and be appreciative of what you have now, being grateful, extremely grateful for what you have now, having a target of what you want, but not making the target better than your current reality. You should feel better now in order to manifest that better reality, right? You're going to carry all your emotions with you, you know, into that new life. That new life's going to be temporary. When it comes to the car, the money, whatever it is, those feelings are going to be temporary. Then they go away and then you go back to your old self. Does that make sense? And so you have to learn to be good now, to be happy now, to be grateful now, so that when you experience the new reality, you are stepping into it and it becomes permanent. It's not something that you create and lose. Everything is happening right now. There is no past, there is no future. The future is imagination, the past is memory. You create in the now moment. And so those feelings of inner peace, joy, gratitude, appreciation, you know, finding ways to be extremely grateful in the now and saying my life is absolutely fantastic now. Guess what? The universe is perceiving, right? Or your reticular activating is going to manifest more of that. You're going to see and experience more of that. Or if God, you believe in God and it's the universe or whatever it is, now you're going to see more of that into the future, because that's who you are. You know, you don't manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. And so if you are wealthy, happy, successful, isness, unconditional love, now that's what you begin to see experiencing in your external reality. Now, if you want help get into unconditional love, getting up the scale in the power versus force chart, meaning that you're resonating on reason, love, joy, peace, enlightenment, okay, on this chart on screen right now. If you want to resonate near the top, this is where reality becomes, you know, more unconditional, where you begin to experience truth, where you begin to experience that inner peace, that success that you want without needing things, and then manifesting those things auto-magically. Okay, if you want to experience that, if you want to learn how to raise your vibration in this way, not by, you know, shifting your emotions and trying to feel good all the time and doing positive thinking, but actually changing your actual vibrational frequency. If you want to learn how to do that, if you want to learn how to change your life, then get a free energy reading at whatsappgavin.com. There'll be a link in the description. You can also message me on WhatsApp with the telephone number below in the description. Send us a message and we'll do a free energy reading plus a manifestation diagnosis session if you qualify. And basically you get a deeper understanding of where you resonate at right now on this chart. And we'll be telling you a little bit more about how to get where you need to be in order to transform your life in very powerful ways. Now, obviously, you have to intentionally keep up the momentum of being grateful now, for feeling success now, for feeling all of this stuff now. Most people, they're not able to keep it up, right? And the reason they're not able to keep it up is because of where they resonate, okay? For me, being in this state, I don't have to intentionally think positive. I don't have to intentionally feel good. I don't have to intentionally do all these practices, because I've shifted to the point where that's who I are, right? That's just who I am. I'm just a part of this is. I've grown to the point where I'm automatically in the unconditional love all of the time, okay? My ego goes out of it every now and then, right? But that's where I operate from. That's the core of who I am. And I don't need to use all of these techniques to manifest. I just think of something and it happens. That's it. So this is why you need to move up the vibrational scale and become the top 5, which will radically shift your life, okay? So if you want to get that free energy reading, again, the link will be in the description. And check out this video over here. And remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.